Best Canon cameras? With a catalog of options across all formats, finding the best Canon camera isn't straightforward. That's why we've tested all of the Japanese manufacturers' top models to determine the pecking order of its camera family, entry-level or expert, mirrorless or DSLR. The list below covers the best Canon cameras for every need, budget, and skill level. Number 1. Canon EOS R5. There's a heck of a lot to like about the Canon EOS R5, particularly if you're mainly a stills photographer. In fact, we'd say that there's never been a better Canon camera for those who shoot a wide range of photography. We've spent a lot of time with the EOS R5 since it launched, and our tests have consistently found it to have fantastic image quality, seriously impressive autofocus, and decent battery life. We're also big fans of the body design, which combines a responsive touchscreen with a superb electronic viewfinder. Canon clearly went all out on the EOS R5, and it's close to being the perfect Canon camera for hybrid shooters. However, that comes at a cost. The EOS R5 has a high asking price, but if you're keen on the brand, then it may be worth playing. Number 2. Canon EOS R10. Look past the old school sensor, and Canon's EOS R10 shapes up as one of the best entry-level mirrorless cameras for beginners. Fitted with Canon's powerful Digic X chip, it also benefits from truly modern autofocus abilities. In testing, the processor and AF tracking together proved remarkably powerful yet accessible for learners. Number 3. Canon EOS R3. The Canon EOS R3 is an unashamedly professional mirrorless camera, with a body that looks more like a sports DSLR than the more compact EOS R5. There's a good reason for this, though. It's built for speed rather than resolution, and if that's your priority, then it's the best Canon camera around. During our extensive time with EOS R3, we found it to be one of the best sports and wildlife cameras we've ever tested, thanks to its incredible autofocus skills, thirst raw burst shooting, and touch magnesium alloy build. This power is unlocked by a 24.1 MP backside illuminated stacked CMOS sensor, which makes it a stellar video tool. 2. It can shoot 6K/6 type RAW video internally without any noticeable rolling shutter, and also comes with a handy-articulating touchscreen. In short, the EOS R3 is the pinnacle of mirrorless camera technology. Number 4. Canon EOS R7. Hitting the APS-C sweet spot. The EOS R7 is one of the top options in Canon's lineup for enthusiast shooters. Compact proportions make it a nice camera to use, with a reasonably chunky grip and accessible control layout. Yet it also benefits from a generous feature set, while undercutting its full-frame cousins. Among the highlights is Canon's latest dual-pixel CMOS AF Roman 2 autofocus, which proved both rapid and reliably capable of keeping up with subjects. Electronic burst speeds of up to 30 fps also make it a dream for sports and wildlife photography, with in-body image stabilization offering 8 stops of compensation when shooting handled. Number 5. Canon EOS R6. The Canon EOS R6 is a more affordable, pared-back version of the R5 for those who prize speed over resolution. If you shoot a lot of sports and wildlife, that's a potentially winning formula. In our tests, we found it to be one of the best mirrorless all-rounders you can buy. At 20.1 MP, its full-frame sensor has a lower pixel count than even the EOS 6D Mark Roman 2. At 4K/6 type, its video resolution doesn't come close to the 8K offered by the R5. Yet as a package, we found the EOS R6 to be an absolute joy to shoot with. Its dual-pixel autofocus is tenacious and accurate, while Canon's first attempt at in-body image stabilization proved to be, in our experience, an unmitigated success. Number 6. Canon EOS RP. It's now a few years old, but the Canon EOS RP continues to offer excellent value for those who want to go full frame, but can't stretch the pricey Canon EOS R5 and EOS R6. We found it to be charmingly compact and easy to use during our tests, which means even beginners will be able to quickly find their way around the camera. However, the EOS RP small size does occasionally make the camera feel front-heavy when using larger lenses. On the plus side, Canon's wide range of RF lenses also works in the EOS RP favor, particularly when you pair it with relatively affordable primes like the RF 50 f/1.8. The EOS RP 4K video game is a little more restricted, as it comes with a 1.6 crop factor and you can't use Canon's trusted dual-pixel CMOS autofocus system of a 1008 at Full HD resolution. Number 7. Canon EOS M50 Mark Roman 2. Despite the arrival of Canon's first APS-C cameras for its RF mount, the Canon EOS R7 and EOS R10, the camera giant's EOS M series lives on as an even more compact alternative for hobbyist shooters, and the EOS M50 Mark Roman II is the series' best model, offering good performance and features across stills and video for a very reasonable price. Number 8. Canon EOS Rebel SL3/EOS 250D. Canon's EOS 200D was an entry-level DSLR with enthusiast aspirations. Its successor builds on that approach, adding a few straightforward updates to create an even more competent beginner's camera which nails the basics. In our tests, we found its battery life to be excellent, while its dual-pixel CMOS AF system produced an impressive hit rate. As you'd expect from a Canon DSLR, the image quality also impressed, with pleasing colors and good exposure in a variety of conditions. In the hand, the body is small, light, and good to hold, while a responsive touchscreen makes the 250D a pleasure to use. Sure, its dated 9-point AF system isn't revolutionary and the upgrades are probably too slight to justify a switch from the 200D, but with a mount on top that plays nice with a vast number of lenses and accessories,